Howdy Bobcats, welcome to the Sage's Valentine's Day episode. I'm Leah Ertel, your opinion editor.
And I'm Juliette, your sports editor. For this week, we will cover the history of the day all about love,
our own Carlsbad Village's sculpture art studio,
a sports announcement,
and last but not least, a Valentine's Day man on the street.
Let's kick it!
Hey Juliette, what would you like to get on Valentine's Day?
Well, there's chocolate, candy hearts, and how can I forget glitter roses?
Oh yeah, I think flowers are great too. So without further ado, here's Georgia Scherrer and Nguyen covering local flower shop and the oranges of Valentine's Day.
Brightly wrapped chocolates and bouquets of roses fill the shelves every year.
There's a long history to it. Aphrodite's the goddess of love, had some kids that were, well, rascals, and they would shoot people with arrows, and it would put like this curse of love on them, and they did it just to have fun, to watch people get into trouble by falling in love with each other.
However, the celebration's meaning has certainly changed. The Sage visited Flowers Forever in Carlsbad to understand more about this family's business on the Day of Love.
We started in Carlsbad in 1992, and we had the two shops for a couple of years. But then we migrated everybody over to Carlsbad, so.
The most popular item, of course, is red roses, a dozen red roses. That's the classic. It stands for romantic love.
So I'm trying to educate the Carlsbadians. They don't always understand everything unless it's a brand, and we're pretty unique.
Although the historical meaning has changed, love is still in the air.
I have several things that I love. I love AP government and politics. And I also love my Valentine, Mr. Fisher, and my two sons. So yes, my Valentine this year is my husband of 18 years, and also AP Gov. I love AP Gov.
Whether you're celebrating with friends, family, or someone you love, the Sage wishes you a happy Valentine's Day. This has been Georgia Scherrer with Nguyen featuring Jacob Doherty, Tomiris, Gumar, and the Sage wishes you a happy Valentine's Day.
You hear that, people? Now you don't have an excuse to not go out and get someone flowers because there are great options at Flowers Forever.
On the topic of around town, next up we have Tomiris Gumar featuring a sculpture art studio located in the Carlsbad Village.
Welcome to Lieu Sculpture, where intriguing and captivating works of art begin to tell their story. Today we'll learn more about it and the people behind the sculptures. Dina McCall was an English teacher. When she found her love for sculpting, she discovered a workshop as an amateur sculptor and years later bought it off when the previous owner moved to Italy in 2021.
It's an ongoing thing, so as long as I wanted to make things, I could come here. So it was just available and I loved it, and I still do to this day. Absolutely love it. Still is passionate about it, and in fact a lot more now than I was then. Well, it's important to keep an open mind. Art methods are very intuitive and organic. We don't use a lot of measuring devices. We use like our eyes. The sculpture, the reference piece is our master. I'm not the master, the reference piece is. I'm here to help.
One of the mentors, Melanie Marshall, started sculpting as a life model when she decided to give it a shot and create something of her own after being inspired by works of Michelangelo.
Geography chose this space for me, and that's a very special thing to be able to have a traditional sculpture school in Carlsbad. I don't know though, we get all kinds of people because you can teach anyone how to make sculpture because it's intuitive and because the way we teach embraces each person as an individual. Everyone is teachable here. There's a special feeling every time I know I'm coming here, like I'm about to be spending the most treasured hours here.
A young student, Lisa, has learned many skills from the studio.
I'm working on a bird. I do not know what type, but I'm really proud how it's turning out. I started loving it when I was like 2. And I feel not everybody enjoys sculpturing, but some people really do, and I'd love for them to try it out.
Lieu Sculpture is a perfect place for a date, discovering a new hobby, or starting a new journey. This has been Tomiris Gumar, now back to the anchors.
Wow, what amazing artwork. I would not have the patience to do any of that.
Me either. What a great feature. Thank you, Tommy.
Now here's Hadley Golden and yours truly with a sports announcement.
Morning Bobcats, this is Hadley Golden bringing you sports for this week. Girls flag football has a quick announcement. For girls junior and under, join girls flag football next year. It will be a CIF sport in the fall. Toy Ramirez and Claire Novick are running a girls flag football club that has meetings every Friday down on the football field. Contact them if you want to join and make sure to fill out the interest form. Their Instagram is schs.girls.flag.football. Give it a follow. As always, you can purchase tickets for upcoming games on gofan.com or for free with an ASB sticker. This has been Hadley Golden and Juliette Delicia reporting for The Sage.
Thanks, Hadley. Last but not least, it would not be a holiday special, let alone a Valentine's Day special, without a man on the street.
Sending it off to John Picchi, Caleb Fletcher, and Isaac Flores.
What's up, Bobcats? This is John Picchi.
And Isaac Flores.
We are walking around asking people Valentine's Day questions. Okay, Josiah, who's your Valentine this year?
Anyone but Ozzy.
I'm just nobody.
No one. I don't have a Valentine.
That one.
Hi. Nah, not yet.
Okay, since you have a Valentine, who's your celebrity crush?
V, bro. You know V?
Nah.
Madison Beer.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Tom Holland. I like Ryan Reynolds.
Solid. All right. Flowers or chocolate for Valentine's?
I like chocolate.
All right. Thank you.
Chocolates, honestly. Honest opinion, chocolates.
Flowers.
A Fortnite gift card.
This has been Isaac Flores, John Picchi, and Caleb Fletcher reporting for The Sage.
That wraps up today's show, Bobcats. Be sure to check out our fundraiser to get your Sage Creek gear. We are selling t-shirts, hats for $25 each. We hope you have a great Valentine's Day.
Spend it with your loved ones, family, or a day to spoil yourself.
The one day we can go out and buy a whole box of chocolates and not feel bad about it.
This has been Juliette Delicia
and Leah Ertel for
The Sage.